Yo, watch me live at twitch.tv/KingKong. Hey, welcome to my series where I'll be talking about Overwatch concepts for individual heroes, and this one is going to be very basic, very dumbed down version of how to play a certain hero. My goal for this series is to help out players who are either new to Overwatch or don't play the character. I really want to teach them the core mechanics of the heroes for them to understand and apply to their own games, and they'll learn advanced concepts over time as they find more passion towards playing their hero. So, without further ado, let's start with Ana. To know how to play Ana, let's first look at her kit. By holding F1, you can see that she has a rifle, a sleep dart, and a bio grenade. She also has her ultimate, which is Nano Boost. What do all these things share in common? They all require line of sight. What is line of sight? The general concept is whatever you see, you can do. So I see this bot, so I can damage it. I can also sleep in it. I can also nade it. So Ana's kit is very dependent on line of sight. All her abilities require her to see the target for the most part. This is a very important concept for Ana. This influences the way you play her. How you want to play her is you want to see your allies most of the time, because if you see your allies and you don't have to like turn around a lot, you can heal them a lot. You can also, support them in a lot of ways with the nade, everything else. Also, in terms of the enemy, you want to see the enemy, but keep in mind that if you see the enemy, they can see you. So remember, you're Ana, so you're very vulnerable. You don't have any escape. So try your best to take cover. And that's just a very simplified version of how you position as Ana. So the key takeaways are that you rely a lot on seeing your teammates. So position yourself in areas where you can see your teammates clearly. A lot of people recommend high grounds because you can see a lot more when you're high ground. The only disadvantage with high ground is sometimes when you're against dive, you are very vulnerable, and as well as having teammates right below you, you cannot see them. But other than that, high ground is usually superior. So it's time to look at my replays and see my thought process of how I play. In this clip, my goal was to keep everyone alive while keeping myself alive as well. So Monkey tries to dive me, and I just try to keep my distance away from him. I nano diva because I wanted to turn the tempo and hold our grounds since we are even. And because of that, I'm able to hold this point. Monkey dives me again, and I run near the mini, because mini is very important, because once you get mini, you have the extra 100 health with the nade. So keep that in mind. Survivability is key. Here is another example of using line of sight very well. Since Gibraltar is a very high ground heavy map, you usually want to take high grounds because there's a lot of obstacles along the way when you're trying to heal your teammates. If I was right under, there would be boxes blocking me, and since I'm up in high ground, I'm able to shoot the diva through those obstacles. That's why sometimes high ground is important. So anytime you're playing Ana, keep in mind your positioning. Your goal as Ana is to find the best positioning and the best way to play that makes it easier for you to heal and damage and do all these playmaking abilities, because Ana is a playmaker. Her kit is a lot of outplay potential, and that's why you should just experiment around, play around with Ana, and get better. I hope you learned something from this video, and thanks for watching.